Hey there guys, Outlaw Dolphin here, and we're just about to resume our quests in Mass Effect Andromeda. We left off just finishing Eos and just about escaping with our lives from that vault, and we also resolved, I won't say solved, resolved the Nilken murder charge, considering that he kinda meant to kill his friend. Sorry, I just knocked the microphone. He meant to kill his friend, save for the stupid orders that his friend gave, but missed and thought he did amidst the chaos of the Kett and everything. I mean, you can't exile someone for want of murdering someone, because in any situation, we've all worked places, we've all been places where we've wished ill on people, not actually done it. You know, it's just like, just sometimes, you know, just, come on, just, yeah. But you don't actually do it. I mean, this guy actually tried to do it. That's one thing. But he didn't actually do it. So we released him. So he's now serving community service, as Director Tan put it. So now we need to go to this... I don't actually know where we need to go. We had something put on our star charts because PB was interested in it. I don't know. Let's go.
Tan likes to think he's keeping an eye on us. Works both ways.
He's right in front of you. Okie dokie. The journal. There you go. So priority ops. Speak to Kandros on the Nexus via the Tempest's VidCon. And a better beginning. With the Remnant Vault active and the atmospheric conditions set to improve, an outpost can now be founded. Call down a new wave of colonists and give the initiative the foothold it needs. So establish an outpost at an appropriate site and give radiation time to clear. So it looks like we need to head back to Eos. Oh my god, I actually did a lot on Eos. Okie dokie. So, to the Tempest.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
You best learn from this.
Make sure you control yourself better in the future, Nilken.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults on the surface?
Ah, Pathfinder, the information you gathered is marvelous. You and your Sam, of course.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hirik. My colleagues and I work directly with Sam, refining your field scans into discoveries to benefit the initiative. Hopefully.
What fields do you study?
Eric's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Might also see if on the ship, if a lot of the newer characters like the pilot, the science officer, and if the Taurian wish to have any dialogue for us. How do I get to the ship again? You wanted to speak to me earlier.
Ryder, isn't it?
Kerry Devessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tanz asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Sure.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We need to do better.
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to face them.
Nice. Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Good to know. I can't get enough of this ship, it looks amazing. So,
PB's been looking for you.
has she? I want to talk to you first, Callow.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You said you designed it?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
A big step for one ship.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Any word on the Solarian arc?
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
There is Tan.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
He's funny. Hi, Suvi.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Could go deep in the earth.
With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the planet.
Or completely span it. An underground network. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to start hypothesizing how it all works. The remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us.
The science team on the Nexus?
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
Let's talk about the Scourge.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
Andromeda scans?
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding? Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Because there were 2 different factions. Well, I say 2. There could have been more than one faction of Geth. I miss Legion. That just made me all emotional. Oh God. What I wouldn't give for Legion to be here right now. Legion came from a faction that wanted peace. That's why he finds you. Well, I say you. That's why he finds Commander Shepard, or Shepard Commander as he calls him. And... oh my god, I really am emotional. Sorry, did Dad know?
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
And terraforming?
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
Okay. We'll think on this and talk later.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
What we got? We got our email. Several hundred years into the future, still email exists. Who's behind door number 1?
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
You're not sticking around?
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana. Just simple, but loving parents. Just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field, while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
You crave excitement?
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
So boredom drove you here?
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown, for the never been done.
Okay.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Is that what she means by sleep? She's sleeping in an escape pod. Talk about sleep anyway, Jesus. God. Careful I don't press that in your sleep. We got our loadout station. That leads to nowhere. What we got here? Got a ladder down.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Our research center. Buy and sell.
Please speak with Tier Encounters for authorization to participate.
Okie dokie. Speaking of which, I need to speak to him somewhere, right?
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Nobody in this room yet.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid calls.
Hello again, Ryder. Taking an interest in my strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
Dispatch them for what?
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the Kett. Authorization complete. Good luck. Gandra's out.
Okay. Strike team missions were back down here. It's going to be hard for me not to call the medic Liara to Sony. Do forgive me if I do that. Okie dokie. Strike teams can be sent on missions to support the Andromeda initiative. If they succeed, they'll earn XP and Ryder will gain a reward. If they fail, they'll earn only a small amount of XP but no special reward. Apex is the most elite strike team in the cluster and can handle critical missions. Select a mission and press X to send Apex. Your progress will automatically be saved before multiplayer is launched. You will then play the role of an Apex operative in a small squad. Ah, no, 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 no. Can I leave? Go away. No, no, no. Some kind of quarters.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Question. I think the scale between the Nomad and the Tempest is just a little bit skew-iff. Just by a little bit.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Welcome aboard.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
You'll be great.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Kett specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Kett corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Kett?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Anatomist and a physician.
Anatomist? Physician? That's quite the resume.
I'm also a licensed psychologist. 275 years has given me plenty of time to branch out. But we were discussing the Kett. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Yikes.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Clothing and armor customization. Check the wardrobe screen in your quarters. Wardrobe screen. Going for the East 17 look, I gather. Let's customize colors. I am a Miami Dolphin fan. Sue me. Wow, I didn't think that would turn my trousers completely orange, but oh well. I mean, this game was asking for it. Special delivery cache. I'm assuming that's because I got Game of the whatever. Some kind of edition. Space Sex Rocket Model.
Hello, Scott. EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on EOS despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Memory triggers?
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor. Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Good to know.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Okay, so when I look at my journal, I don't have much going on in the way of priority ops except to return to EOS and establish an outpost. Allies and relationships say to look for the missing arcs and find remnant data cores. So I think for the meantime, I think what's best is to return to EOS, but have a look around maybe. There's nothing in the way of Helios assignments. So yeah. So I think so we could return to, I can't remember where. Was it there? I can't remember where EOS was. Oh, I know what's happened. We're still in the same cluster. There we go. Pythias, Ericsson, and Pfeiffer. Nothing else stands out at the moment. Let's have a look in Pfeiffer on the way to Pythias. See if anything jumps out at us. Perhaps.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly detected.
The black hole. Cool. There's anomaly detected in...
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Awesome, we'll take a look at that. I think finding the arcs is going to be that of trial and error. Just trying to catch a glimpse. The way the black hole is bending the visuals on aluminium, nice, is bending the light. Is black holes give me the heebie-jeebies. We've got Korvath, Rhea. Let's have a sneaky peek. Oh. Data. Class. Kerr black hole. Even at this distance, the black hole presents a risk to onboard ship systems. The accretion disk around it is composed of the remains of at least one solar system, destroyed by the black hole's formation and gravitational pull. Caution is advised. I'm not sure what good trying to look at all these planets will do us at the moment. Let's have a look at Ericsson.
So this is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call.
Vinland. Helleland. Habitat 7. and Markland. Nothing on sensors. Okie dokie, let's return to Pythias.
Pythias system. Still hoping we can turn Eos around.
That's why I've returned. And that's what we're going to do.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Okie dokie. So, let's take a look at the map. There's a memory on the other side of that. And I need to reach the basin over there. Let's get to a point where we can call the Nomad down.
Looks like salvage. New. Days ago, new. Probably the guy at the relay tower. Or his friends.
It might take me a second to... The Nomad is ready to deploy. Yes, please. Road trip. I had to do that. Don't want to go that way. Last time I jumped right off the cliff. Whoop. There we go. So if I remember the way, it should be up towards what was the second pylon. And go up over there. It's down there. There's Kett interested down there. It looks like they're fighting something. Let's try and get down there as quick as we can. Wow, that guy took off.
Kett ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that... Drac?
Hi there. Whoop.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Oh, where are they? Nope.
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one.
Oh, that's the melee button. There you go. We're trying to figure that out for days.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
We work well together.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I mean, just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
This is gonna be great.
Okay. We are in the Fairwinds Basin.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It is calmer. Notice that?
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Let's get opinions.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Oh my god. That's a painful decision. I mean, what if we come across a species and they're just like, well, the first thing you set up was to build an army. But like Cora says, what good is science if we're dead? Science.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped.
God, I'm for the Federation.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder, Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell.
That looks kind of cool.
August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Not just me.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The reality, Ryder? You bought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Arguing will be pointless here.
We didn't come to a new galaxy to argue about who's right.
It got us this far. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
That is pretty darn cool.
Normal radiation levels.
Are you now? So. I'm just wondering how the hell you get to that. Jesus. Let's talk to the people down here. What's this? The Tempest's current location allows extraction from the planet. Okay. Let's see what these guys are on about. And what's this? There's a memory trigger down in the basin. That's very useful. Except, why did you put me all the way up onto the cliff edge?
Radiation levels normal.
Okay, so we've got some people to talk to. Let's talk to specific. We got defenses down here now. Sounds like we've got some air traffic going on. Here we go. So what's this? Formal request from Kett Tiervian. Making the request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be the second wave, but I want a trail so that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones hurt during the Site 1-2 mess. You know broken promise is a thing, right? Requesting the development of requesting the deployment of Kett Tiervian, Crispin Exo Study Specialist. Reason: she's an asset that will help viability. She's also my daughter. Speak with Addison's assistant on the Nexus. So we have a merchant in here. And I think I should also try and find this August Bradley dude. Wherever he might be.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for Eos.
I keep doing that. Okay, so over by the question mark. There's the memory. And he happens to be standing right next to it. Jesus.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Yeah, don't overwork yourselves.
Let's not drive people too hard. Rough enough getting this far.
Nothing you see here came from cracking a whip. Everyone is just ready. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
They never knew what hit him.
The first two outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
I saw the brief. I'm making sure every one of our people is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Look forward.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
I'll do that. Oh, before I get memory.
Sam, another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
So we're going to return to the Tempest. We're going to return to the Tempest and then the Nexus. We're going to give EOS radiation time to clear. We're going to speak with Tan and Addison back on the Nexus.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Whatever.
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Kett at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Just to get along. Please.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus.
Yes.
PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
God, some would say you sound worried.
A secure outpost. Finally.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How's crew morale?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Human crew.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Actually, no, I'm not worried about them just yet.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
I have not spoken to Vetra yet.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Callow?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
PBB?
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
And Drac.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Aww.
Thanks for the insight. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
That's almost adorable. Drac said he'd hang out in the kitchen. Let's have a look-see.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Lucian.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
We like trouble.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
What about Kesh?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
I understand why you left.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
He's not the worst Krogan I have ever met. Where is Vetra? Seriously. She must be somewhere in cargo. I want to talk to the Taurian.
So Vetra, I hear this joker beat you at poker too. A gloating Brody. It was a close
And
game.
Brody, the bloody Indonesian.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade.
Do you find that on the corner of a curb in Brooklyn? Where did you find it?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. The crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions.
What was Hustle?
Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1. Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
Do you miss them?
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Needed to dream of adventure.
I hoped my Alliance career would lead to adventure, exploring, hunting dangers in the dark. Didn't happen. Couldn't. But here, everything's new, and I want to see it all.
Oh, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
Puts pressure.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
He's a cool dude. The couch needs more explaining, though.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
Hey.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Am I interrupting?
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I guess it beats the Nexus, right?
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
We definitely need the people.
We need people with skills, and it sounds like you've got many. Welcome aboard.
Yep, making deals to get the things you want, shooting at the things you don't. That's me. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Sure. She doesn't seem too bad. There's a ladder going up. Yeah, we came from this way. Let's head back to the deck and the Nexus.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
It's a good day to party.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
This proves our resilience.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
There we go. So, okay, so we're going to head to Nexus headquarters, and we're going to speak to Tan and Addison. Thrilling, I know. And I believe you're the assistant?
Please address concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey protocol.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Tell me about it.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Good to know.
Oh, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Just tell me what's next.
All right, Brecker. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
We await your first application of AVP, Pathfinder. Just access the interface.
Okay. We need to talk to him about something. Okay. Science pods. Selected for their years of field experience and ingenuity under pressure, these scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. Military veterans from across the Milky Way have brought their expertise to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival skills. Could be useful. Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. Let's go for science right now. Lab technicians can help science teams analyze Helios data with increased efficiency. The Nexus allocates resources for setting up mining stations around Helios. Let's go for mining. There we go. I think I did it. That says I did it.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
I need to get... yeah. So this is the person. I need to get someone out of cryo.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there will be no doubt that you're responsible.
Yay. Tech Darket Tivian.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Nope, you're all good.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
So now I need to return to Prodromo. We'll do that some point. I'd like to get someone to tell me to go to a new planet or a new place.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Still a big job.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I could get behind that.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Fair enough.
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It was a team effort.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful, you'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
Aye, give the man a chance.
The director's had a rough time, stepping into a job he didn't ask for. I sympathize. Let's give him a chance.
As I've said all along, the Pathfinder and I are of one mind.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you. I don't need it, but I'll say thank you.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
Oh, okay.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It looks dangerous.
It's dangerous. And that's all I see. A mass of destructive, malevolent tentacles.
I can appreciate the colors of a coral snake while recognizing that I wouldn't want to get close. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
I suppose.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often, as if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist, as if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
I like a diverse team.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
There we go. A trail of hope.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Uh-oh.
Corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop, now!
Hey. We are the...
A dozen.
We are the Borg.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the Remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
You first.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I might understand. Try me.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough! Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Oh my, oh my.
It will be tight.
Hello?
Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Oh, are we landing on Mustafar?
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Naleseto.
They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down.
That was lucky.
Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
Lighten up. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids.
Get the squad time yahal.
Need me to take my shoes off?
Beham goes. Mason Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
Hey, buddy.
A human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know, because if it was, that would be a very bad plan. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
Okie dokie, guys, that's the end of our chapter here, and the last 10 or 15 minutes of that video was actually quite cool. Can you tell I'm liking this game? Okie dokie. So we set up a post on EOS, and now everyone likes us. People are actually quite, appreciative of our efforts. So we're doing well. So I think probably I've been forced into the Oanan system to land on a planet called Aya and meet the something. I've forgotten their name. The Agana. Hakuna Matata. Never say that again. So yeah, I think in the next chapter we'll learn more of this Jarl and more of the species that we've just come across, and certainly learn more about that fish-faced Kett who put a really big ship in front of my very small ship. Okie dokie guys, I will see you on the next one.